a new colleague. Her name is Laura. I am going to ask her some questions. So we will start by that, and then we will go with the song. So you can, in the meantime, you can have a look on the song on I Was Made for Loving You, and we will start from there. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Okay, Laura, these are the questions for you. I am going to take notes while you speak. Okay? So you let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, please.
Okay, my name is Laura Maria, and my last name is Lara Rojas.
Just one moment. I can let me just prepare one thing here, and then I will let you know. Okay?
Okay.
Just one moment. Okay. Okay, go ahead, please. So you say your first name is?
Laura Maria. Laura. Okay, my last name is Lara Rojas.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 34 years old.
Oh, we are almost the same age, 34.
Really? Okay. And I am a teacher.
English teacher?
Yes, I am an English teacher.
Okay.
I am from Bogota.
Okay, just one thing here in question number 4. Are you also studying Lille?
Yes, I'm studying Lille.
Okay. In which semester, Laura?
I'm in 9th semester. I'm doing my practice, my first practice.
That's why you had to change the timetable.
Yeah, yes, that's why.
Okay. And the second practice you are doing it also right now?
No, I'm going to do it next semester, and it's the last thing I have to do to end the bachelor in English.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so you say that you are from Bogota?
Yes, I'm from Bogota, and I live in Garzón, Huila.
In Garzón, Huila.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you think? This is a question it's an approximative question. Is your English level, or maybe if you have passed any exam, international exam?
I made the Michigan, and I had a B2, but I think I need more improvement in speaking. So I think I'm in between B1 and B2.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And the Michigan exam you passed it when?
And 2 years ago.
So in 2016?
Yes, in 2016.
Okay.
I think so.
2016. Okay. What are your hobbies, Laura?
My hobbies are music. I love music. I like to sing. I like to play the guitar and listening to music also. And I'm also like traveling with my family and spending time with my family. That's most of my hobbies.
Okay, spending time with your family. Okay, what are your expectations about this course?
Well, my expectations, as I told you before, I know I need to improve my speaking level. So I hope I can learn more. I can get more fluence and learn more vocabulary in order to have a better conversations and better communication in English.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, we are normally a group of 6, Laura. There is We have here today Cristel, Eric, Miguel Andres, and Sofia. There is one colleague that is missing. His name is Brian Andres, and he will not be attending today. This is a very nice group. We have worked already. This is the 6th session. Okay. So sometimes we do debates, as we are going to do today, to talk about the environmental issues, problems, and initiatives. And also what we do is to review the tenses, we were reviewing the present continuous, and for the coming lessons, we are going to review the simple past, then the past continuous, and so on. So in total, there are 16 tutorials, okay? So every tutorial, I give a note. I take into account the attendance, of course, your attitude, and also the pronunciation and the intonation. But for me, it's very important that you participate, that you are here, because sometimes people think that if they send their works or their contributions per email is enough. No, the important is really to take part of the tutorials, and this is for everyone. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know if you have any question about it.
No, it's nice to meet you, all the group, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay, Laura, thank you very much. For the others, good morning, Eric. How are you?
Good morning, teacher. I'm fine and happy to come back to another tutorial.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, for everyone, we are going today to talk about the environment. We have the title, as you saw it on the PowerPoint presentation. We have environmental problems and initiatives, okay? The main objectives of this tutorial today is to practice the rules, forms, and structures of the present continuous. Also, we are going to get familiar with the vocabulary and expressions to talk about environmental problems and initiatives, okay? As you saw it also on the PowerPoint presentation that I sent. And first, you had a song. This was the step 5 and 6 from the previous session that we are going to sing, okay? So I'm going to put here the music, and if you can follow also with me and sing, don't be ashamed to sing and participate, okay? And then each one of you is going to share the initiatives to save the planet. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to put it here also so we can all sing together. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can put your mic was
Tonight,
I will give you
I wanna make you in the darkness. There's so much I wanna do tonight. I want to hear your feet. Cause girl, I was made for you, and he was made for me. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me.
And I can get enough for you, baby.
Can you get enough of me
Tonight,
tonight?
Laura and
I wanna
I
Cristel,
want to
see
see
you
you
you're
in your
right.
eye.
Is
It's
there
a
magic?
magic.
There's
There's
something that
something that
drives you
drives you
wild.
wild.
And
And
tonight,
tonight,
I wanna make it
we're
all
gonna
come
make it all
true.
come true.
'Cause girl,
'Cause
you
girl,
were
you were
made for
made for
me.
me.
And
And
girl,
girl, I was
I was made
made
for
for
you.
you.
I
I
was
was
made
made
for
for
loving
loving
you,
you,
baby.
baby.
You
You
were
were
made
made
for
for
loving
loving
me.
me.
And I
I
can't
can't
get
get
enough of
enough
you,
of you,
baby.
baby. Can
Can
you get
you
enough
get
of
enough of
me?
me? I
I
was
was
made for
made for
loving
loving
you,
you,
baby.
baby.
You
You
were
were
made for
made for
loving
loving
me.
me.
And I can
And
get it all to you, baby. Can you get it all to me? Mm. Oh, I get enough. I can't
I
get
can't.
enough.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
I
I
was
was
made
made
for
for
loving
loving
you,
you,
baby.
baby. You were made for loving
Loving
me.
me.
I
And
can't
I
get
can
enough
get
of
enough
you,
of you,
baby.
baby.
Can you get enough of me? I was made your word. You
You
were
get
made.
made. And I
I
can enough.
can't get enough.
Enough, get
No,
enough.
I can't get enough. I was
Made
made.
for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. And I can get enough of
Enough
you,
for you,
baby.
baby. Can you get
Get
enough
enough
of
of
me?
me.
I was made for loving
You,
you,
baby.
baby. You
You
were
were
made
made
for
for
loving
loving
me.
me.
¿Se acabó?
Yes. Okay, very good. Yeah, well, I send you the link with the song and the lyrics. I send it in the PowerPoint presentation for section 5. And also, if you have a look on the email, I send you the lyrics also in a PDF document. Okay. But thank you very much for all who participate. Thank you. We are going to talk about what you did during the Holy Week on Friday. Okay. And now I would like you. We were discussing last time about the documentary of Leonardo DiCaprio called Before the Flood, and you have to think about some initiatives that you are doing right now, or that you plan to do in the near future in the present, using the present continuous form to talk about this, to initiatives and strategies to save our planet. So who wants to start, please? Cristel, do you want to start?
Okay, teacher.
Please, go ahead.
For example, I think that we could stop throwing garbage to the sea and the street.
On the street?
Because that often cause flood when the street of full of water, flood, inundaciones,
A flood, yes, like this.
flood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, generate awareness that cutting trees goes against the environment and that damage nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that they stop using so many chemicals with too many compounds. That's to
Mm-hmm.
say, they use things of more natural. For
Okay.
example, to do or to make with plants or fruit or seeds of trees.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
that we that like initiatives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in the present continuous,
Yes.
that I to do in my house. Okay, for
Yes.
example,
Mm-hmm.
I am using good detergents
Okay.
with the environment as top terra.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
In my house, we are recycling everything that is glass and plastic bottles and cardboard.
Okay. Uh-huh.
My husband, who is always driving in motorcycle, now tries to walk a little,
He's trying to walk. Okay.
trying to walk a little. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Your husband
Uh,
is trying to maybe using less the motorbike.
Motorbike, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For go to the other in the city, he rider in your motorbike. Okay. Uh, we are drying clothes in the sun. I almost don't use the el centrifugado, centrifuge
Okay.
of the washing machine.
Okay. Okay.
And for the last, we are saving water.
Mm-hmm.
The water in the washing machine is used for the toilet.
Okay. To flush the toilet. Okay. Very good.
And that's all, teacher.
Okay, Christelle, thank you very much. Eric, please.
Okay, teacher, and my tips for save the planet and contribute to the change climate.
The climate change, yes, to contribute.
Okay, climate change.
Yes.
First, and saving water, reduce in the most possible when my family taking a shower and wash the clothes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And another tip is very important, using the 3R laws, that the first is
Mm-hmm.
reducing in as possible the bag plastic
The plastic bags.
plastic bags,
Mm-hmm.
and reducing the chemicals.
The chemicals.
And the second R is reusing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In many occasions, when I have when I going to the market, they, o ¿cómo diría? Bring your, llevar,
Uh-huh. I'm bringing. Mm-hmm.
bringing their own
Mm-hmm.
bags,
Uh-huh. Or a basket, maybe.
basket, maybe, yes. This for reducing the using of plastic bags.
Very good. Okay. Mm-hmm.
The other are is the recycling.
Uh-huh.
Recycling is very important. when you recycling the glass, the wood, cartón, ¿cómo se dice, teacher?
We can say carton or cardboard.
Cardboard.
This is also or cardboard as well. Cardboard is more like cartelera, the things that you use for presentations, but carton as well.
Indeed, the plastic is very important. Recycling the plastic. This element is the most contaminate material.
The most polluting, yes.
And teacher, another tips.
Yes.
I recommend them by my partners. O sea, les recomiendo a mis compañeros.
I recommend to my partners, to my
recommend to my partners. And is that the plant is very important. So a tree or a plant.
To plant a tree.
To plant a tree. It contribute do much oxygen to the planet. Teacher, this is all.
Okay, Eric, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Laura, please go ahead.
Well, I haven't prepared that lesson. I prepared one about my vacations, but okay. What my family do to help conserve the environment is to save water, save energy. We also try to recycle, and another important thing is that we try to buy the plastic recipients to reuse them again, and don't throw them to the garbage, but use them. Reuse, I don't know how to say it.
Yes, reuse. Yes.
Reuse them. What else? I think it's also important to buy things that, as Crystal said before, products that are nice with the environment. Those kind of products, and we know some companies that is known that they are destroying they are ending with the fonts of water. So big companies, and it's important not to buy products from those kind of companies, but support those which are helping the environment. And that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Laura, for next lesson, usually the assignment part on the PowerPoint presentation is for the next lesson. So today we're talking about environment, and when you see the assignment, that is for the 7th lesson, okay?
Okay, teacher, okay.
So normally you see the steps, and after that is for the other ones. No, it's normal. You are new. You need to get used to. No problem. If you have any questions, you can always write me on per email. I try to get back to you as soon as I can.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Okay, Miguel, please.
Okay, teacher. Well, the natural resources are disappearing because we are not taking care of them. We are not saving the water. We are throwing our rubbish in everywhere. We have not realized yet the magnitude of this problem. So the initiatives, yes,
initiatives.
initiatives that I suggest are the governments must to implement strategies and rules to prevent contamination. The strategies have to be applied to companies, vehicles,
Vehicles, yes.
yes, which have high indices of contamination.
Of pollution. Pollution.
Or pollution, yes. We can contribute, collect rubbish from the city or our communities, and suggest people that no must throw anything on them. We also can collect batteries and other dangerous materials and put them in appropriate place. From our houses, we can contribute too. We must care about the use of the water and spend just the necessary. Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
It's all, teacher. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I am a little flu.
Yes, we can hear it on your voice. No problem with this weather. I don't know if in Bogota is the same, but here it has rained almost every day and it's very cold. So
yes, because in this city the weather is changed all the time, and
yeah, it's easy to get sick. Okay, something yes. Important about your contribution is of course we are going to talk about this later, but we need to be conscious that saving the planet is not also a matter of the government. We really need to do something ourselves. Okay, and yes. It's important for you to practice. If you can turn all these sentences into the present progressive, you can say, for example, I am saving water. Okay, at the moment I am saving water. I am recycling, for example. Okay, this is and for the others too. We were reviewing the present continuous forms and how we form the ing, so this is the purpose also. Okay, and you don't need to add the water. You can say directly, because we know when you talk about water, we know what you're talking about. The article the is something very specific. For example, the moon. Okay, something really, the United States, the United Kingdom, something really specific. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Miguel. Let's go with Sophia, please.
Yes, teacher. Sorry.
No problem, Sophia. Go ahead.
Okay. In the video, it's mentioned that people don't believe in the climate change.
The climate.
Climate change. But it was what we are seeing with the constant change in seasons and strong winters or summers, for example. I think that if we all start with a small change from our homes, to our planet will be different. For example, we can start by saving water, making the decision to use less water is something that we help a lot. For example, when we brush our teeth, teeth, don't leave the tap open. Using less electricity. For example, turning off all electrical appliances or electronics. For example, all the night and unplugging them when they are not in use. Trying to use less the car or the motorcycles. And lately, the cycle is better for the for our planet. In my case, I really like to walk or ride my bicycle instead of driving if it's possible. For for example, in this moment it's difficult because it's raining all the days. Bad
Every
weather.
day. Yeah,
Yes, teacher.
here is the same. Even during the night, it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
Now it isn't, but maybe later on.
Yes, we don't know.
It's crazy, and people get sick very easy. It's
Yes, it's really okay. Continuing. Don't use plastic bags. It's
mm-hmm,
better to use in cloth bags. For
mm-hmm.
example, in our home with my mom, we make cloth bags for when we go to the supermarket.
To the supermarket, okay. Mm-hmm,
Yes, teacher. And the last one is that we can save many trees.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For example, if we have space in our garden, we can consider planting some trees to improve the air in our locality.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes.
Um, and in my case, with my mom, we had the habit
The habit.
when yeah, the habit
Mm-hmm,
when we go to the rivers that we had in my town.
mm-hmm.
We carry a bag and collect all the garbage that is on the ground
Ah, okay. You
because
gather.
always the people go and do their lunches, for example,
Uh-huh.
or the famous paseo de olla. I don't know how to say in English.
This is
And
very
always leave.
colorful.
Yes, I don't know. And always they are leave the garbage anywhere.
Mm-hmm,
For That's why we always try to pick up our our bag
mm-hmm,
and recollect all the garbage.
mm-hmm. You are
Uh,
gathering. You gather the garbage.
yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm. Gather
Yes,
the
teacher.
garbage.
And
Mm-hmm.
in my town, the government we were taught to recycle the garbage and use it for something else if we can the possibility.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yes, teacher. That's all.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sophia. Interesting. Remember, we say also the word recycle. We are going to see
Recycle. Sorry.
no problem. Recycle and garbage.
And garbage.
Like
Yes.
this G has the sound in Spanish is the same as sh, garbage. Okay,
Okay, teacher. Teacher,
tell
I have
me.
a question
Yes,
before to starting with the other part.
yes.
What is the best way to say petroleum in English? Is oil or petroleum?
Is
Petroleum.
petroleum is more the professional way. In general,
Mhm.
it's better to say oil.
Okay, teacher.
Yes.
I got
Okay.
it. Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Because sometimes petrol is also associated with gasoline. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When
Mhm.
you say my car needs some petrol or my motorbike, it's more as it's like a product of oil.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
No
I
problem.
got it.
Okay, I'm going to share with you all. This is a list of vocabulary related to the environment. Okay, I'm going to share here the link, and later on I'm going to pronounce with you also the different words, and we are going to do an exercise of vocabulary. Okay, so I give you some minutes. Have a look on the link. I just share it here. I am going also, if it's easier for you, I'm going to share it also on the Skype group. Okay, have a look on it, and we are going to discuss, and we are going, of course, to see how we pronounce these words. And later we are going to discuss about what happened in Barranca Bermeja. Okay? But for the moment, just have a look on the words and let me know also if you have any questions. Okay? Okay, if you want, I'm going to start saying the words. And if you have any question about the word, you let me know, okay? The first word that we have on this list of vocabulary is acid rain, okay? Then we have biodegradable. This is very used. We were talking about eco-friendly products and these kind of products that are biodegradable. We have biodiversity. Here in Colombia, we have very, we are very known because of our biodiversity. We have the carbon monoxide, and this and the next one are the gases that pollute the most, the carbon dioxide. Then we have climate. We were talking about climate change, okay? And then we have the word, of course, climate change. Then we have deforestation. This is cutting down of trees. Desertification. Disposable products. Disposable products are also, for example, known in Spanish as desechables, okay? Then we have drought. Drought, it depends. In America, maybe they're gonna say drought. In the UK, they're gonna say drought, okay? When there is no rain, when it's only the sun coming out, no water, okay? And then we have the yes, the correct pronunciation. That's why I am taking the time to pronounce them. Yes? A drought. Then we have earthquake, okay? This is like a consequence. When the earth is suffering, you have an earthquake. Then we have the endangered species, okay? And we are going to see that with what happened in Barranca Bermeja, many birds, jaguars, many animals were also endangered. We have energy, energy conservation, environment, extinction, flood. This is what Christelle was at the beginning asking, how do we say in English inundación? And this is the word flood. Remember that when you have a double O in English, you have to pronounce it like an U, flood, okay? And then we have fumes. Fumes are all these gases, smokes, como esos humos contaminantes. So those are fumes. And we have the natural resources, okay? And global warming, the greenhouse effect, Greenpeace, you know, this worldwide organization, renewable energy. This renewable energy is something that is something quite new, quite recent. And you have aeolic energy, solar energy, okay, in this category of renewable energy. And the next word is what we are going to talk today, an oil slick. Oil slick can be like this mancha de petróleo, okay? And you have also another word related to it is oil spill, okay? Both can be associated to derrame de petróleo, but if you refer really to a mancha, it's more called an oil slick, okay? And then we have the ozone layer. This is what let us breathe. Pollution, okay? Recycle waste, okay? Sustainable development. This sustainable development is the development of humanity, but that respects the environment, okay? And finally, well, no, not finally, we have tsunami. This is like earthquake, the natural disaster. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago, there was a horrible tsunami in Chile. And like 10 years ago, also a tsunami in Thailand and all the Pacific coast, which was devastating. And we have unleaded petrol. Unleaded petrol is also what happened in Barranca Bermeja. It's something that loses the pipeline, something that is not under control. Okay, this is unleaded petrol. And we have also the use up. When you say that you have used up something, is something that there is no more after you use it. Okay, you have finished it with it. Then you have a volcano and you have waste. Okay, and we have also some other words. Rubbish. Rubbish is more a British word. Garbage is more American, and trash is used in both countries. Okay, I don't know if regarding the pronunciation you have any question of these words. Yes, Eric? Yes.
Teacher, please repeat the explanation for unleaded petrol.
Unleaded petrol, if you see, it can be, here it says petrol because we think about gasoline, okay, or another substance that is not normally, especially that work in a mine, you have some tubes. Those are called pipelines. Okay, let me see if I find here a picture. A pipeline. Let me check. Yes.
Es decir, petrolera. ¿Eh?
Es como un tubo. I'm going to share a picture here.
But the teacher in the definition,
yes,
describes a type of petrol or other substance that doesn't not contain lead. Lead is a metal, a plomo.
That no, for as I understand it, is more when it goes out of the pipeline. Okay, cuando se sale como del tubo, es unleaded.
O sea, fuga.
Ajá. Es una sustancia que se fugó.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, welcome. Did you see the picture of the pipeline? Normally, you use pipelines to transport oil, petrol, different substances, gas.
Tubería, o sea, fuga por la tubería.
Ajá.
Because I understand that in this moment, in this time, gasoline have make it with a less concentration the lead.
See, it can be also that. It can be also sin plomo, unleaded petrol. It can be also gasolina sin plomo. It can be also.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, no problem. Okay, the others. Otherwise, we can continue with the exercise.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher. Can you repeat the difference between oil spill and oil slick?
Okay. Both are no problem. Both are related to a derrame de petróleo in Spanish. Okay, spill is derramar. Okay, but when you refer to like the effect of this, is more considered oil slick. Okay, la mancha.
Yes, teacher. I get it. Thank
you.
But
both in different cases, both are related to, for example, to what happened in Barranca Bermeja. But when you talk specifically and especially about the mancha de petróleo, then is the oil slick.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, no problem. The others? Otherwise, we are going to do the next exercise. We are going to do it together, okay? So we are going to go through it. I don't know if there is another question. Otherwise, we will do the first question together, okay? Is it opening for you? Oh, no, it's not working. Let me check. I forgot an H. Yes, now it's working. So this is the exercise. And the first question is, we have to complete. There is a growing concern over the species. Okay? The idea is that you all participate to do the questions together. What will be the question the word to complete this? Here I write, there is a growing concern over the, yes, Laura?
Warming?
It's related to a species.
Habitat?
Teacher, I think that is protection.
Yes, it's protection. Yes, habitat is also related to species, but this we have a growing concern. What is concern already, people? The word concern.
When you are worried about something.
Exactly. So people, we are more and more concerned about protecting the species. Okay. And the last, what would you say? This is protecting the species habitats and
biodiversity.
Yes.
Biodiversity.
Very good. Okay, biodiversity. And then we go to number 2. They say the Earth's resources are being... We were talking, we saw a verb that when we use everything and there is no more afterwards, what will it be?
Excuse me, teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
I don't know what a windmill is.
What a windmill es un molino de viento. This word, windmill, like this?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Is what you see, I think that is in Riohacha, close to Cabo de la Vela, that there are some windmills.
Yes.
Okay, Cristel. We were talking about the Earth's resources.
The two?
Yes, the second sentence.
Pollution? No, used up.
Is used up. Yes.
Used up at alarming rate.
An alarming. What is an alarming rate? What is happening with the Earth's resources?
Alarmante.
Preocupante.
Very quickly, an alarming rate is that the resources are used, you can say,
very quickly.
Very fast. Okay. And then the number 3, who wants to read it?
The greenhouse. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Sophia.
The greenhouse, I think that is effect. Effect. The greenhouse effect is an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide and other pollution, deforestation, warming. I think that is gases.
Gases, yes.
In the atmosphere, which is believed to be the cause of a gradual of the surface of the earth. Global surface escalamiento. Warming,
Yes,
yes.
the global warming, the gradual warming. What is the surface of the earth?
What is what, teacher?
Surface?
Oh,
Superficie.
Yes, So, in fact, Sophia, at the beginning, when she gave also her opinion about the documentary that we discussed about last session of before the flood, people think that when we talk about climate change and global warming, that this is every place is going to be hot or warm. But the problem is that it doesn't mean that exactly. The surface is warming, and that's why we have too much rain or too much sun. Okay, this is really related to the surface of our
not
planet.
cold.
Or cold, exactly. The temperatures are changing. But when people think about climate change, they think, oh, it's gonna be sunny every day, and it doesn't work like that.
Yes, teacher, that's true.
Teacher, excuse me. And Sophia, teacher.
Yes.
And Sophia, can you repeat the sentence, please?
The sentence 3?
Yes.
Okay. The greenhouse effect is an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide and other gases in the atmosphere, which is believed to be the cause of a global warming of the surface of the earth.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. You have the possibility to see the answers. Okay. So this is more like a pronunciation and vocabulary exercise. Okay.
Yes, teacher, is on the second word. And I don't understand the sentences.
Okay.
And the answer for Sophia, help me that understand.
Okay. Okay. We have the carbon dioxide and other gases. That was the second gap. Okay.
Okay, I answer the next.
Yes, please. Number 4, the energy.
The energy generated by the windmill is both very efficient and clean.
The windmill. Okay, thank you very much. Who wants to do number 5?
I can do number 5.
Yes, please.
Climate change and human activities such as intensive agriculture and industry are two main causes of deforestation.
Very good. Human activities, you see the climate change and human activities. Okay, what is intensive agriculture? What do you think, Laura?
Intensive agriculture is when the country people use the land to grow food again and again and again, and they don't let the land or the fields to have a break or have a time without any cultivation. And it's when they grow things all the time.
Exactly. They don't respect their natural cycles, no? They are all the time planting things. And yeah, this is also a big problem, and it also causes deforestation. Okay, thank you very much, Laura. And who wants to do number 6, please? Miguel? We are in the question number 6, the Japanese. Yes, Sophia, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. The Japanese recycle more than half their waste paper.
They recycle more than half their waste paper. So they recycle more than they use, no?
Waste paper.
Okay, Sophia, thank you very much. And the last one, yes, Eric?
We're not doing enough to protect the environment from the harmful effect of pollution.
Very good. What is harmful?
When the substance or cause very danger.
Damage. Maybe it's the word that you are looking for. We have harm. In Spanish is daño, and we can usually form adjectives with the suffix full. For example, you have beauty and you can say beautiful. You have harm in this case, harmful. Wonder, maravilla, wonderful. Okay. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. I know that this is maybe new for some of you, all the environment, but this is also in our actuality, something that is happening right now in Colombia. And we are going to move on more to the discussion part, okay? And we are going to discuss about the different images. I send you the images in the PowerPoint presentation for this lesson. These photos are on the slides 6, 7, and 8. So take the time to have a look on them. Maybe I am sure that you have heard about this recent oil leak in Barranca Bermeja. And I would like you to explain and discuss. This is more a discussion exercise, and there are 4 questions. I am going to share the questions here so you have some time to prepare them, and we will start the discussion. So the first question is, what happened? Okay. The second one is, could it be avoided? Could it be prevented somehow? What harm did it cause? And also, if you had the possibility to have a look, what is the government doing to try to prevent these oil spills? And if there are any laws here in Colombia. Okay, to protect these oil slips. And yes, let me see. Yes, this is very sad. All covered in oil, the poor iguana. Okay, so take the time to prepare. Let me know once you're ready, and we are going to start by the first questions. What happened? I want you to participate as much and as much as you can.
Teacher?
Yes, Eric?
And you question, I answered the first question.
Okay, please go ahead, Eric.
What happened? Teacher, in these photos, we see that an irresponsible use for the natural resource, and how the human race attend with the naturals.
Against the nature.
Against the naturals. And Ecopetrol have a pozo es deep, speed.
Speed, yes.
Speed, an explorable speed, and unstable. And when she want to intervene the speed, the speed explode and free many gallons of petrol, oils.
Oil.
Generating a big oil slick. Affect that the fauna,
yes,
and affect also that the plants and all species in this reserve.
In this area.
And also contaminated that the water and important river.
Do you know the name of the river? Have you heard maybe the name?
The river is affluent of Catatumbo. Ya, es que tengo la...
Teacher, I know the name of the rivers.
Yes, Sofia, please help us.
Sogamoso, Lizama, and Caño Muerto. I don't know. Caño Muerto, yes.
I think it's Sogamoso. The region is called, the area is called Lizama. Yes, it's the river Sogamoso, in fact. And this is an affluent of the river Magdalena. So imagine, it's a very big problem. As you know, the Magdalena River goes from the north to the south of Colombia. So we are
one of the most important rivers of our country.
Exactly. Imagine the problem. Yes. In fact, Sofia, do you want maybe to add something to the description that Eric gave us
about yes, teacher. Before to starting, I want to ask you something. How can I say the word pozo in English?
You have an oil well like this.
Okay.
Oil.
Okay. Oil well.
I don't know if there is another word, but I have heard that too.
Okay. Regarding what the one question, it happened that the oil well 158, according to the news, of the company Ecopetrol began to oil slick through the Sogamoso River and the others little rivers. I don't know how to say caño.
Yes, this is called water bodies. It's not like in Spanish we have like many words.
Yes, teacher.
I think that there is also a word that can be used in that case for arroyos, for the small quebradas, are ravines.
Ravines?
Yes.
Okay. And the ravines, Lizama and Caño Muerto.
Yes.
Approximately 24,000 barrels of oil were spilled, affecting the ecosystems, the water, the animals, and a large number of people who live from fishing or live near to the affected area from farms or something like that. That is what happened in Barranca Bermeja.
Barranca Bermeja, yes. Okay, thank you very much, Sofia. The others, Laura or Miguel or Cristel, do you want to add something, some more details about what happened?
I'm sorry, teacher. I don't know what are you doing because I had a connection problem.
Yes, I saw that you got offline, but we are discussing about what happened in Barranca Bermeja. Let me, because maybe you didn't see the questions, we are discussing about these questions that I'm going to share again here. We were discussing about what happened.
About Barranca Bermeja.
The oil, the big oil slick in the Sogamoso River, and the region is called Lizama, the Lizama region. Okay. We were only in the first question in what happened. So, Laura or Cristel, do you want to add something about this first question?
Can I answer?
I think that Laura wanted to participate. Let's hear Laura, and then we will go with you.
Okay. I want to add that the leaking started on March 2nd, and it was leaking, it continued leaking for 22 days. It was many days, so that's a big damage.
Indeed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Cristel, do you want to add something? Okay, Miguel, please, go ahead.
Okay, teacher. I have understood that there was an oil spill from the Lizama River to the Sogamoso River, and that the emergency and two entities put barricades.
Barricades?
Sí, so that the spill would not reach the Magdalena River.
They are trying. They are trying to.
Yes. So.
Okay, Miguel, thank you very much. And with you, I will start the second question. Could it be avoided? Could it be prevented?
Yes.
By Ecopetrol, by the government?
Yes, of course. I think the oil company Ecopetrol could have done something to avoid this tragedy. But you know that the money can do anything. So I think the government o sea, no van a hacer nada en contra de ellos, pues, por el dinero que tienen.
They are not going to pursue them, or we are going to see that when we are talking about the government, but maybe Eric, who works also in a mine and who knows better maybe this kind of companies, can you give us your opinion? Could it be prevented? Thank you, Miguel.
Yes, teacher. The only in this world that no have prevent is the death.
Yes.
But this case is like when you interact with a rattlesnake.
Okay.
You don't if you don't turn hungry or don't disturb them, the snake hasn't a bite, or in this case that this oil well was unstable. And the company don't pay the 10% attention of the activity of this well, and they work it like another explored oil well. The comportment, the behavior of this oil well was very different. I think that, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much, Eric. Yes, I totally agree with you. These kind of things, and especially nowadays, can be prevented. A company must have some plans or special contingency plans and methods to prevent these kind of things to happen, no? I don't know if anyone else, Laura or Sophia, want to add something about this. Cristel, yes.
Yes, teacher.
So, please.
Yes, of course. Okay. If there were more control by Ecopetrol in those sectors where oil was previously explotado.
Yes, exploited, yes.
Exploited. And then left abandoned without any kind of control, knowing that these are places that are in the middle of nature and that could generate a negative impact on the environment and on nearby species.
Okay. Indeed, yes. This is like a problem of their procedures, no? There is something wrong. If they normally did the right things and at the right moment, this wouldn't happen. Yes, Cristel, thank you very much. I don't know the others. Do you want to add something else about this second question?
Yes, teacher.
Sophia, please.
According to what I read in the news, this oil well is abandoned since 2006. That is why this oil well was not supervised. The first hypothesis says that it could happen because of a small earthquake inside the inside the area. This area. I think that this calamity should have generated big consequence for the company for not supervising this oil well and avoiding the tragedy.
The tragedy
before it happened. I think that it was an oversight. Yes.
Yes.
Oversight is the squeal, teacher. I don't know how to say the squeal.
You will say oversight. Let me check.
Yes.
Let me check if there is another word. Negligence, disregard, maybe. I will say, because oversight is more like a general view of something. Maybe you can say a disregard, like this.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Yes.
¿Cómo está, David? Espérate un momentico.
Yes, Sophia, continue.
Okay, I think the company which should have supervised the state of the oil well once a year. I don't know.
Yes, yes, we are
prevent the damage.
We are not oil experts, so we don't know exactly how often does an oil well needs to be supervised and everything, but at least they needed to do something. There was a neglection of their part at this regard. Yes.
Yes, teacher. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Sophia. Laura, do you have anything to add about the second question?
About if they could prevent it?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't have nothing to add about it. But
okay.
But there is another question in the same question. What harm did it cause, or is the next question?
Yes, please answer that. I was going to ask you to start answering this one.
Okay, I heard that there are like 2,400 animals reported died and there are also hundreds of people without water, without food, and as Sophia said before, many people lives from their sustain is from the fishing activity. So they of course don't have how to work, how to get the fish, and there are also 70 families that have been treated for medical complications, like vomiting, headaches, dizziness, because they didn't know about that. So the only water they have to drink, to clean, all to use is the water of this river. So we cannot imagine the big problem. If you don't have water to cook, if you don't have water to clean, it's like, and it's impossible. It's very, very difficult. I don't imagine how are these families dealing with this tragedy.
Exactly. It's very difficult for them. Yes, thank you very much, Laura.
Okay.
Also, you can get inspired by looking to the pictures that I sent on the PowerPoint. You see the little animals. What can animals do in this kind of situation? How they can react to this kind of things. Okay, this is also the harm that is causing. The others, please. Your opinions.
Okay, teacher. I also heard that animals of different species,
yes,
yes, die, including some that are currently in extinction.
Those are like the word that we learned today, endangered. This was not only by this, but they are already endangered species.
Yes. I also heard that many people who live from fishing were left without work. I don't know how to say it.
Yes. Laura and Sophia were saying they had no more. They have like their economy, their main economy, it comes from fishing, and without river, they don't have any work.
Yes, I also heard that some people drink that water, and the water is dangerous right now.
They cannot drink it. If it's polluted with oil, they can't drink it.
Yes.
Okay, Miguel. Okay. Any other opinion about this, Christelle?
Teacher.
Yes.
During the 4 days in which the fields mancha,
the leak, they always leak.
The lake, one field around 25 kilometers left about 2,470 dead species, such as fish, birds, and wild animals. Besides, about 97 families living near those areas
had
to be drawn out, sacadas, desalojadas.
Relocated. They had to be relocated.
Relocated because they didn't have water from which to abstain or consume or drink. Because everything was contaminated of consumed food.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay, thank you very much, Christelle. Eric, do you want to participate?
Teacher, I want to participate.
Okay, Sophia, please.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Sophia, no problem.
Okay. I think that the animals were the most affected because many of them died and they got sick for the oil sleep. Animals like fish, turtles, and I don't know how to say iguana.
Iguana is the same in English
Yes.
and in Spanish.
I didn't know.
It's a reptile.
Okay.
Reptile, maybe it's changes, but iguana is the same.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Iguanas. The water of the rivers is still contaminated by the oil. And the experts and the other people say that the many of the damage are
Irreparable.
Yes, or take years, many years to be repaired.
Yes, I heard. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, teacher. In addition, families who live near to the area were left without their works and are affected by the pollution that was generated, like fishermen and farmers have to be relocated from this area.
They have,
like the other classmates say.
yes, they have to move. There is no water. As Laura said, what can you do without water? You can drink, you can cook. It's impossible. You can live without electricity, and without internet you can live. Very basic, but you can live. But imagine without water.
Without water, now it's impossible.
And I heard on the news that just the time for the oil to melt, it takes like 6 months, and I don't know how many years it is necessary for this area to recover. Maybe it depends on many factors, but it's like 50 years or something, depending, of course, on the climate, depending on how quickly they gather all the oil. It's quite difficult. In fact, the harm is it's very bad.
Many years.
Teacher,
yes, Eric, please.
Teacher, like this case, and have occurred many cases that had been ignored.
Yes, people don't talk about.
Okay, teacher, and
unknown.
The harm that occasioned ¿cómo se diría? Ocasionado o occasioned.
The harm that it caused.
And many plants with oil slick and animals, that many animals in danger of extinction. That is very preoccupant or
worrying.
Yes.
It's also sad, no, when you see the bird, and also I don't know exactly if it's a jaguar on the 7 slide, but imagine maybe it's already an endangered species, and now imagine.
The principle of this case is change the mind and change the economy in Colombia.
Yes, and maybe there you can start answering the second question. What is the government doing for this? Is there any law out there to prevent these kind of things? Maybe you, in the company where you work, have you heard about anything controlling this from the government?
Teacher, how I say mientras?
While, like this?
Teacher, while the government have a corrupt
politicians, yes,
that the priors, that the money the money of the resource, the earth, that this problem continue in this country. Colombia is a country with a many oil reserve.
Yes.
And I think that the politics have changed the economic models.
Okay.
En ¿cómo sería? Poner en un segundo plano o
like they are not giving the enough attention. It is not a priority, maybe.
Yes, teacher, that the oil hasn't the priority economic or the hydrocarbons hasn't not the prior material in the economic model. It protect the environment and the species. And the most important, protect the water.
The water. I think that this is very important, and I want also to hear the others. What do you think is the, or have you heard about any laws? What is the government really doing? Thank you very much, Eric.
Okay, teacher, you're welcome.
We are going to finish with these two questions. What is the government doing to try to prevent the oil spills, and if there is any law? Yes, Miguel.
Okay, teacher. I don't know exactly what the government is doing to prevent the oil spills, but I think that they must implement strong sanctions against Ecopetrol and way force them to repair the environment disaster that they do or they make. Although such tragedies are irreparable, I think.
Yes.
They always serious impacts in nature. I also think that they should completely repair the victims. In this case, the people who live of the fishing, and should also must to provide water to these people. And all the supplies that they are necessitating. I don't know.
They are needing. Supply
they are
all
needing.
Yes. All their needs. Okay. Yes.
Okay, supplies that they are needing.
Okay.
They are needing. Yes.
Okay, Miguel. Thank you very much. The others. Yes, Cristel.
Okay, teacher. I think that the government are doing nothing. I think that since oil generate income or money for the country, they don't think about the consequence of exploiting it exhaustivamente. But that in the money it generates. And when these things happen, like those of Barranca Bermeja, contingency measures are taken so that the damage is not so great, but soon forget. If there is no intervention from abroad, fuera extranjero, abroad, or entities protective entities, entidades protectoras. That's our teacher.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Teacher, I want to participate.
Yes, Sophie, please.
I don't know what is the government doing to try to prevent oil spills, but I know that the Ecopetrol company is trying to prevent the the oil from reaching the Magdalena River, because if that happens, the tragedy will be even worse. What I know is that necessary to apply sanctions to the company and help the affected people and animals. for the oil leak. And the government is still investigating what is happening with experts from the USA, I think.
Yes, and Canada, I think as well.
Yes, teacher. That's all.
Okay, Laura.
I know that Colombia's government is finding out sanctions for Ecopetrol, for to make sanctions for what happened. But what I think was Miguel was saying before, I think it's very difficult that they make really a good job with that, because we all know that Ecopetrol has the money. It's difficult to the government to make a real pain or punish them for what happened. So let's wait what happened. Meanwhile, people who is suffering, and let's hope they make restitution to these people of all the things they have been losing during this time.
Yes, the things they have lost, indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Laura. I have to share with you that I read on the news that there is a law in Colombia since the 80s, when the oil exploitation in Colombia started to grow at an alarming rate, and usually they have to put some money aside for this. When this kind of things happen, they have to have a reserve of money, not only to pay like the reparations and everything, but to pay the people that are affected, and also pay the different administration, the departmental and also the town administrations, to repair those things. And as you said, no money can somehow repair what already happened, but it can help, and I think that the most important maybe law, and listening also to what you said, like as a conclusion, it is important to prevent these things to happen. It's not only necessary maybe to sanction them, but also to have a policy of preventing these kind of things. Okay, thank you very much to all for your participation today. Next time we are going to talk about what you did during your Holy Week. We are going to start reviewing the simple past, and we are going to discuss, because we are all studying English as a foreign language to become after teachers. We are going to discuss about different ways of teaching the simple past. Okay, so not only prepare the sentences, but start thinking, how will you teach the simple past to your students? Okay, I don't know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I wish you all a very nice day, rest of the day. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay.
It's clear, teacher. Thank you.
I don't have questions, teacher. Thank you for your time and your class. It was very nice.
Okay, Laura, thank you. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. Okay, people, have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Okay,
thank you so much. Bye, partners.
Bye-bye.